So I did actually want to ask you about, having nerves on stage. Did you have any of that, like the first couple of times you went on, or the first while?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. The first like, there's always nerves. I mean, and that never really goes away, um, because like when you truly care about something, you're always gonna be nervous because you
Mm,
want to do well.
yeah.
But yeah, like I'd say the first like few times or like first few months even was like the hardest because that's when you're just like starting to get on stage and in front of random people like strangers, and I mean you don't know what to expect, right? It's a very new experience.
Mm,
So yeah, it was definitely very nerve wracking, and like I never got to a point where I was like, I don't know, like tripping out and like blanking out or anything like
mm.
that. But yeah, like my heart would race. I'd be very tense. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm just anxious. I just want to get on stage and do this thing. But yeah, overall, it's been good.
Yeah. That terrifies me. And that's probably the biggest barrier
Yeah,
to entry about comedy, perhaps, is getting over that, uh, the nerves and the social anxiety in a way of
yeah,
being afraid of being made fun of.
yeah. I mean, yeah. You have to just not care. Honestly, like that's one profession where it's like you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it and literally not worry about anyone's judgment or opinions because it's one of the hardest things to do, in my opinion, in the world is go on stage and do stand up.
Mm,
Like, not many people can do that, obviously, right?
no,
1% of the world can do it and do it
absolutely.
good.
Yeah.
So,
You have to be funny and you have to not give a fuck about what people think. Two very hard things to do.
yeah, you got to be confident. You got to know yourself. Self awareness is key, obviously, too. Knowing if you're funny or not, and if you're, it's okay if you're bad at the time, but knowing that you have potential is also a good thing.
Yeah.
What keeps you going, you know?